Clutch Trucker is filmed before a live studio audience. Rusty the Meatball Dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker channel. Subject of this video in general pretty much is going to be rates. I hope they're a hell of a lot better this year. Last year was kind of rough. Boy, the middle of the year just kind of killed me. The rates were tanking everywhere. It was pretty bad. Towards the end of the year, they got really good. But here we are. It's January 9th now. Is that what it is? Yes, Thursday. Technically Wednesday night for me. I'm parked here at this Roadies in Missouri, and it's not pretty. Yeah, this is a Roadies independent truck stop here at exit 13, or exit 19 it is, in Hayti, H-A-Y-T-I, Missouri. And this lot is all mud. It's mud with craters. I think I saw some astronauts crawling out of the craters. It's about all I could find. I was tired of driving. I was running out of hours up against my 14. Wasn't going to make the TA I was originally trying to make further into Missouri. Stopped at exit 8 at another independent truck stop in Ambest. And that lot was a complete cluster mug. I didn't want to get trapped in there. So I came to this one, and I'm here in Mud City. It's, you know, not a bad lot, I guess, if you want to do mud bogging. But outside of that, it's kind of a lousy lot. But because usually I'm saying, oh, it's not a bad place to park, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this is a bad place to park. This is kind of one of those last resort places. I just didn't know what I'd find going further up the road. So here I am. If you don't have to park here at the Roadies, exit 19 off I-55 in Missouri, then don't. Of course, it always looks worse at night when you come into these things. And that's another thing. I really hate this time of year. Yes, we're gradually getting into longer days because our shortest day of the year was December 21st. First day of winter, something like that. But I just feel like this time of year, I hate it. I feel like I'm driving at night all the time and in the dark all the time, and it kind of sucks. And my schedule's been flipping all over the place. I've had some lousy loads. Had a really good one going to Florida. Then I delivered that day. They weren't expecting me, so they got me delayed. Couldn't get a load out of there that day on Monday. So Tuesday I got a load in that afternoon. But it paid lousy. About $1.08, 108 a mile to me. Cost about $1.10 to run this truck. So took that, at least it was a short hop, over to Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I delivered that today. The broker, Arrive Logistics. Yeah, you can bite me, you guys. You know I'm picking up late in the afternoon, and therefore I'm going to drive as far as I can. Got parked at damn near 2 a.m. I'm sleeping in the morning. These idiots call me twice. Call me at 7:30. Oh, we just want to make sure you're going to be on time. Yeah, I don't have to deliver for like 5 hours. I'm trying to sleep, you morons. The first guy was kind of apologetic. Then when the second lady called back at 9:30, 2 hours later, yeah, we just want to see if you're going to be... Hey, you already called me 2 hours ago. Well, sir, you don't have to get angry and yell at me. I'm like, yeah, I do. You're interrupting my sleep, you moron. Didn't think of it until after I hung up. I wanted to say, okay, let's see, what time do you get up tomorrow? Give me your home number. I'm going to call you 3 hours before you need to get up and bug you. Do you think you'd like that? And that load paid for crap. So I was glad to get that one off my back. Picked up another load of paper down in somewhere else in Mississippi, just about 30 miles south of where I delivered, which wasn't too bad, at least for the deadhead. Wiggins, Mississippi. Another load of paper. The first load of paper I ran over was like toilet paper, huge rolls of it. That, of course, I brought to a place where they're going to slice it up into the smaller rolls and package it. So if you live in the South and you're wiping your butt in the next couple of months, you're welcome. So I picked up a load of regular paper that I'm now on my way up to Chicago with. So, but like I say, it's, late at night. It's now 2:30 in the morning. I've been parked here for about an hour. took the dog out, let him walk around in the mud, and taking care of some of that stuff. And so now I'm going to be heading up to Chicago. This load's paying a little bit better, about $1.65, $1.70 a mile to me. Not great, but not terrible. But it's a heavy load. It's giant rolls of paper. So, but regular paper, not toilet paper. So I'm just hoping the rates will start to get better, because so far in the new year, it's not been good. So I'm hoping this year will be better rate-wise. You know, I'm an owner-operator. I get paid by the load. I get 85% of the load. So I need to try to make close as I can to $2 a mile to me to make a decent living. This past year, the rates, like I say, tanked about middle of the year, and they were bad for quite a while. Plus, we got hit with a huge tax bill. You know, I know a lot of people are like all about Trump and he's great. Yeah, but Trump and the new tax bills and everything killed us this past year. So I'm not, Mr. Trump, a huge fan of you. I'm not a fan of any politician, by the way. I got a problem with all of them. But that's a whole other issue. But, you know, Mr. Trump, oh, it's fantastic. These people are wonderful. They've been supportive of me my whole career. You know, they're wonderful. They're fantastic. Well, I don't think you're too freaking fantastic, Mr. Trump. Not that anybody else would have done any better, really, probably. We probably still would have been knocked in the face by this huge tax bill, which we weren't prepared for. We're prepared for it for next year, so hopefully we'll be able to muddle through a little bit better. But boy, this past year was rough. And so far the rates this year, if it's any indication, being the 9th here of January, not too good. I just hope it's because I was down in Florida. Florida sucks. If you can get down there, a lot of times the rates going down there pay great. Well, there's a reason for that. Try to get out for anything more than $1 a mile. It's damn near impossible, as we found out this time. So I'm not going to be going down to Florida anytime soon again. Maybe next May, June, when they have watermelon season down there, which I had to get Vince put on this trailer for last year to get a decent load going out of there. But those watermelon loads pay really well. So I'll go down to Florida then one more time this coming year during watermelon season, and that's it. As an owner-operator, it's all about the money. You want to get the most you can on that load. So as I said in one of my previous videos about being in Florida, company drivers, you know, this doesn't even occur to you. You don't need to think about this kind of stuff. But I want to get the maximum amount per load. So I'm hoping things will be better now that I'm heading back up towards the Midwest, where generally the loads pay pretty well. So we'll see what happens with that. And it's funny, the dispatchers at Turquoise, they always say, well, is there any place you want to go? I'm like, yeah, the money. Follow the money. Give me the best money. That's the only reason I'm out here. You know, I'm not staying away from home and living in a box because I choose to. I'm doing this because it is my best option for making the best money for my family, and that's why I do it. You know, I don't choose to be away from home this much and choose to live in a box with no bathroom. Thank you. So anyway, I know I'm sounding a little bitter, and I'm sorry. But hopefully this year will get a little bit better. Anyway. So I'll try to be positive and happy, hey, about it all. Anyway, so that's just all this video is really about, is rates as an owner-operator. That kind of controls your life, and we hope they get a little bit better. And I want to thank all my newer subscribers who have found me on the Clutch Trucker channel. I know I just got a message from a guy who also lives in Wyoming, said he stumbled across my channel because he was checking out the George Foreman grill videos. You know, the stupid thing is, I've posted well over 100 videos, and my George Foreman grill unboxing video, where I take it out of the box and say, here it is, that's about all I do, has got the most views of any of my videos. It's like banging on 800 or something at this point. It's freaking ridiculous. And it's, I think, one of my worst ones. But anyway, you know, hey, that's YouTube. I guess, you know, that's what people are searching for. So maybe I'll hit on something else kind of silly one of these days that'll just make this thing go viral and crazy. Who knows? Anyway, I just kind of was doing this video for myself more than anything else tonight, just to kind of vent a little bit and wind down. I'm going to try to get some decent sleep tonight. I don't have to be anywhere by a real specific time tomorrow. I just have to make it closer to Chicago, because I deliver Friday at 10 a.m. and we'll see what happens after that. And of course, the Chicago area, that's always fun. I'll take that over the south, though, baby. not a fan of the South. If you're from the South and live in the South, more power to you. But you know, I'm sorry. I grew up out west in Colorado. I live in Wyoming now, and I just can't handle the South. It's a whole other world to me, baby. I just don't get it. But that's me. We're all different, and yet all the same, right? Isn't it? Because we're all supposed to be so, you know, happy vanilla and crap and all that stuff, right? I know I'm rambling. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please comment. Please like. Please ring the bell. All that stuff. Sniff the magic YouTube fairy dust. As always, clutch out.